Hey guys, so I was wondering if you reread old journals. I sometimes do, and it's usually that I like skim through them. I don't actually read word for word. So this is my journals from the past like year or so. I have like two boxes, and then this one's more the recent ones. It's kind of full. Like these journals are kind of like thicker than my previous ones and larger. And I've written more and like collaged more, just like filling up more journals this year than I ever have in the like 7 years that I've journaled now. So anyway, so when I'm looking through old journals, I'll just like pick one out and just like flip through random pages. Like I don't actually read the whole thing again. I've never actually reread like page by page an entire journal before. But like read little snippets and stuff. This journal is from just a few months ago. I think this one's from like February or January. But yeah, I've gotten into more like collaging sort of collaging, like gluing crap in the inside covers. Recent history, I didn't used to do that, and I collaged a lot in this journal. So yeah, just looking through them, I'll just like pick out random pages to flip through. Most of my journals are writing, other than like this one. This one's like more collagey than writing, which is weird for me. Or at least it seems that way. I didn't actually like count them or anything, but yeah, with this journal I just didn't really feel like writing, I guess, so I just kind of collaged and stuff. This is one of my like favorite collages. Not really just because I don't know, I like butterflies, and I like the magazine like words that I found this time. I haven't found as many pictures and words I like in magazines recently as I did with this one. But yeah, alright, let's find one with writing. Let's see, this pink one. This one's like pretty thick. This one's from this year too. Okay, so here's this one. And like I can still smell this. I sprayed I think it was Versace Versus all over this thing, and like it smells like Versus and glue stick. And that perfume's not really my favorite to begin with, so it smells a little bit strong. But yeah, this is one of my favorite like inside covers. It's just like ridiculously colorful, and I really like that quote, or that little phrase from Darkness to Life. I kind of feel that's like the story of my life or something, and I really like that saying, like nothing beats what's next. I know somebody who kind of just lives like that, like always thinks that like actually like her motto or whatever is like the best is yet to come or something. So I really like the idea of that. So yeah, I want to find those words in a magazine again to use, but anyway. So yeah, here's another random page. And usually that's what I do when I look at old journals. I just kind of look through different pages pretty randomly. So yeah, when I'm looking through old journals, I'll just like kind of flip to this page, kind of read through it, like skim through it a little bit. And I don't just go like page to page reading it. I'll just like, like go like this and then pick another page. So here's another random page, and this is the list of like my favorite TV shows and movies that I've been into lately. So yeah, usually I'll look through, I don't know, maybe like a dozen pages, just like flip through randomly in a journal, and then I'll just like, it's actually kind of hard to like do with one hand. Okay, there we go. And then I'll go to the next journal. So this one is one of my favorites ever, this red one. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of like smushy, but it's a hardcover. It's just really like detailed and ornate and pretty. So yeah, I just flip through a few pages here. So there's that one. And this one. And then after this one, I'll find some just words pages. So here's more of like my usual page, just like plain words, just like random writing. And here's this little journal. This one's from last year. So yeah, sometimes I'll do like what's in my bag pages and stuff like that. And usually when I'm like flipping through to like reread old journals, like some of these pages that are like more colorful with like fun colored pens and just like kind of attempted drawings like will catch my eye more. So I tend to look at these more than just like the normal plain writing pages. Same with collages when flipping through, they kind of, you know, draw you in more than just like normal writing. Oh yeah, and sometimes like when I want to remember something later, when I want to remember something later, I'll like actually on purpose like use multiple color pens or like make the page really bright so I can like notice it more. Like if there's a quote that I really want to remember, I'll put it in like neon colors so I'll actually reread it later. And then here's a journal where I did that with like multiple color pens to make it more noticeable. Like if I want to see something again in a journal, I'll make it like a colorful page so I'll be more likely to notice it when I'm rereading them later. So yeah, let me know if you reread your old journals and if you read them like page by page or why am I doing this elastic thing while I'm trying to talk? Okay, it's like ridiculously late right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, I think. But anyway, let me know if you reread your old journals and if you like skim through them or if you read like page by page and like how often you do this. Like usually I'll reread them every few months. I'll look through, like, you know, skim through a handful of pages. Sometimes in each journal. Now that I kind of have enough that it's like I'll just pick a handful of journals and like skim through a handful each time. This year I think it's been more every like 6 months that I look through old journals. I haven't done it as much as I used to. But in general, like over the years, I've journaled like a little over 7 years now, like 7.5 years. And usually I think my average is like kind of browsing through old journals every few months a little bit. And one thing I've started doing again is having what I call like an autograph page on the end, like in the back of the book. So like when I'm writing in the journal, like I'll, you know, like sign my name every now and then. So I'll like have a handful of signatures while I'm writing in it, and then after I'm done writing in it and I go back and reread it, I'll like sign my name at the back of the journal again. And I kind of did that. I started doing that in 2007, 2006 when I started journaling. I wanted to see how my handwriting changed over time, and just how my like nicknames and stuff changed too. So I just did that back then, and then I've gotten into doing it lately again. It's kind of cool to see how often you reread a journal, and just like I thought it'd be cool to have something I sign now, you know, like have my new signature in 20 years. Like I'll sign the same page, just kind of like merging the past and the present. I guess that's what I was thinking. But anyway, so yeah, that's how often I reread old journals. Just kind of skim through every few months usually. And then this is like my storage box, which is actually kind of hard to close for some reason. But anyway, alright, that's it. Have a good night. Bye.